Here's a real estate term that you'll want to keep in mind as you go to invest in real estate, and the term is due diligence. D-U-E, diligence. What is that? Well, typically in your contract, as you go to purchase your investment property, you'll have, or you should give yourself a period of time for some due diligence. That entails lots of things, and it depends a little bit on what type of property you're buying. But first of all, the lease. You want to see the lease or leases that you'll be inheriting. When do they expire? How much is the rent actually? Is it what the owner told you it would be? What kind of deposits are being held that will transfer over to you when you buy the property? You want to be comfortable with the leases and whatever you can learn from them. Environmental concerns. Perhaps you'll want to make sure there's no underground storage tanks, that there are no facilities close by that could contaminate your property. You might hire an environmental company to check these things out. If you want to do an addition to the building, or if you want to make any modifications, you might want to check with the local government to make sure that that will be allowed. You just get a period of time where you can look into everything. If it's an apartment building, you want to inspect every single unit. Don't skip one. You want to go in every one of them, see what kind of condition they're in, hire a home inspector, looking for leaks, looking for electrical issues, whether it's multifamily or single family. And at the end of your due diligence period, if everything checks out perfectly, you move ahead. If not, maybe you don't. Alternatively, maybe you would approach the seller and say, I found all these things I had no idea about. It's going to cost a lot of money. I'd like to renegotiate the price. Maybe the seller will say, yeah, you're right about that. That's reasonable. And you can negotiate a little bit of a better deal. But it pays off to know what due diligence is. Make sure you do some when you purchase your investment property.